back again. I'm in the middle of making a mixed media canvas. I have already coloured it in a previous video. I don't think I uploaded it, I think I've saved them. So I'll do that sporadically, I'll just add a wee bit at a time. So I'm just going to add some lace and some texture to the background now. Not 100% sure what I'm doing yet. I'm just winging it, as the saying goes. I'm going to pull out a few scrap napkins that I've got and just see how they work out on it. I know the kind of style I'm looking for, I just need to find it. So I'm saying scrap napkins, they're not really scrap, they're panels that are already cut. Nope, don't want that one. Nope. 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 Nope, nope. Right, I've got that music paper, I think I'll use that. And I've got a butterfly, I want to use that as well. So I think I'll put them back in my drawer just now and see how we go with this. What was that wee bit of style? No, don't want them. So put them back in now. Said I tidied all my craft room yesterday, so I'm working nice and cleanly at the minute. Oh, look what fell out. That's just singing to be put on, so we'll add that one in as well. So I have got watered down PVA and I've got full PVA and my glue gun's on, so we're ready to rock really. Just get a bit of tissue for drying off my brush because I don't want it soaking. Because my watered down PVA is watered down enough. So open up the PVA and we'll just start adding. So this wee guy, I'm going to fussy cut him out a wee bit better because he's a bit too big, I think. So I'm just, and fussy cutting a single ply napkin isn't easy. So what I would suggest is make sure you keep your layers before you cut. As I said, it doesn't need to be perfect anyway, but it definitely helps make it a lot easier on yourself. Sorry, I'm not even doing this on short, but all I'm doing is just fussy cutting out a wee bit better. So I'm just going to glue this little fella down here. So I'm just adding a wee bit of watered down PVA to my canvas, and you might find that the colour will move because it's a watercolour, water based background. It was used with acrylic sprays and water sprays and stuff, so if it moves, it moves. I'm not bothered too much, it just makes it blend more. Oh, he's pretty down there. So I'm just adding a good layer of PVA over the top because I don't want it. See what I've done? Fine, I'll add a wee bit of flour or something in there. So I'm just taking that wee mushed out bit off. That's what happens when you overwork it. But never mind. So we'll leave him to dry now, and I've got this musical napkin, so I'm just tearing off sections of it and just be adding them in here and there. And I'm not bothering about how they're tore, or the messier they are the better. I don't want any flat edges or anything, so That side's got a bit of a flat edge, so that's getting tore. There we go. And we'll get rid of that wee bit there. I'll add another wee bit, I think. There. We'll see how we go with that. So we'll just scatter it around. Says Mix Me does one of the ones that if you overthink anything, it just doesn't work. So just go with it. If you're doing something, just keep going. Don't hesitate with it. Like that wee butterfly it tore, so what? It's fine. We'll add a wee flower over that and it'll work perfectly. There's a wee bit in here. Add that nice long one in there. And then we'll add this one down here. Oops. I need to add some more music paper because I've got too many spaces round the side. So I'm just going to tear off another strip and just start working round them. That's one. I need another one for up there, I think. Maybe another two actually. Tear that in. Don't want that flat edge. And I'll make that go round the side. I want to add that last wee bit. Might as well put that in there maybe. Right, so back to gluing. So I'm just adding a wee bit here and then it go round the side with it. Because it's a box canvas, so there's sides on it. Right, so that's one part done. Turn it round. So there's one here this time. And put that there and going round. Looking fab. As I said, I've got the idea in my head of what I want, and I actually have the wooden pieces that I'm putting on it done already. I prepped them when I was doing the background because I knew what I wanted. I just wasn't 100% sure on how I was going to do it. at the time. And I also got waylaid with DT projects and stuff, because this isn't a DT, this is just my own, that I will probably gift someone for Christmas, because I absolutely love the colours of it. And as I said, this wasn't actually a bought canvas, this was one that was doctored. It had a red tulip type flower on it, which wasn't my cup of tea. Plus there was also a crack in the canvas, and I'll show you that in a minute, because it goes right through to the back. But because obviously I took the tulip layer off and have painted over it, you don't even see the crack on the front now. It is just on the back, which no one's going to notice, so I'm not bothered about that. So have a wee look in your charity shops and stuff, because it's amazing what type of things folk hand in. And even if the picture's not what you'll use, if it's cheap enough, buy it, because you can do other stuff with it. Right, so next part is I'm going to add some of these wee butterflies here, and these are on a white napkin, so I don't even think I'll need to fussy cut these much, because the white will just disappear. So I'm just going to really roughly fussy cut them. As you'll see, they're really light, so I'm not that worried. About being precise with my cutting. To be honest, I'm never really precise with my cutting, but you know what I mean. Right, so if I put one, in fact I'm not even putting it on now because there's a lot on there that's not dry yet. And no malloc, it will stick where I don't want it to stick. So just one along here. Put up there and just make sure I've no harsh lines. Again, I apologise, but when I'm cutting I need to kinda do it close to myself, or else I just go ski whiff, which is a Scottish word for out of the lines, or going a bit mixed up. Ski whiff. Oh, I don't know where we get our wording from sometimes. I really don't have a clue. So that's 2 done. I think I'll do one more just, and we'll see how we go with that, because I don't want millions of butterflies, because the wooden pieces are butterflies. So love butterflies, but I don't want it to be too much overkill really. And these colours, although they're coming into winter time, these colours remind you of spring, so if this is hanging up in your room, you're going to have a smile on your face when you look at the colours of it. and there should be a colour on there that kinda you're happy with, because there's wee bits of green, there's blue, there's purple, there's pink, there's pale pink. So I did cover a few bases. Right, so next up is my butterflies. So I'm going to put one here. I'm going to add one, this is quite a big one, so I'll add that there I think. Once all these are down and slightly dried, I'm going to go back over it with a layer of PVA, just so that the colours all match, because at the moment where it's damp the colours are changing. They might change back when it's dry, but I don't know if I want to take that risk. We'll just maybe wait and see. That's another one, and finally we'll add one up here I think. Yeah, might as well, or we'll add them the same direction as the rest. Yep, I was going to change his direction but I'm not going to bother. Right way, yep. Beautiful. Right, so that's that part done. And then I'm going to add some lace. Now this was actually a panel off a curtain that I bought quite a while ago now, but I want to make sure it's down, so come on, there we go. And this will all dry clear, so don't worry about that. Put that side back so I can do the other side. As I said, I don't waste any of my materials. I make sure that I get use out of everything. So although I used the appliques from the panel, I didn't throw out these bits. I saved them. So I'm just trying to get around that wee bit of paper because I don't want that to lift. Oops, back down with you. Right, so I've got to place that one down like that and just make sure it's stuck where I want it to be. I'll just go in there a wee bit extra. There we go. What else do I want to add here? Right, to see what's in my lace bag. I've got a wee off-cut box here, so if I wee look in that. It's my plates, I don't want that one. This is my off-cuts. going to just chop that wee bit off though, and I'll just kind of trim into that. Right, and the same again. Right, so this is just from my lace bag, it's just an offcut. I've obviously used it somewhere else and this has been what's been left over. So that's going down too. And as I said, it's just to add more texture to it. There we go, there's one off cut. No, can't use that because I'd cry. I want to add, I'll pull that out because I'll probably use that on it later. Let's see what else I've got here. Nope, don't want that. That might be nice. That's going on, but I'll be weaving it around, I think. So that's turned there. So just turn it that way. And I haven't glued down all the leaves because I like a bit of movement in it. What else have we got in my bag of tricks? Don't want that. I'm going to add that up the top, but I'll turn it because I need to put that on my hot glue. Put that in my water jug, and I'll just turn you so you can see what I'm doing with that part. So I'm up the top here, and I'm just going to put this down my hot glue. If my gun has heated up on it, which I'm sure it has, because I've got big globs of glue. So annoying. I want a glue gun that doesn't leak. Santa, if you're listening, please, please, please. Let's throw that down there now. So I'm putting that round from here. That's better. So, and I want it to go out there. And that just gives it a wee bit of frill and flair. Right, now what do I want to add? I've got a wee bit of iridescent trim here. going to add that at that side. I'm one of these just go with it type of people. Pull it out, see if it fits, and there you go, done. Oops, don't stick to my napkin. Once I put this on, I am going to leave it for a bit to let my background dry, and then I will come back on and do some more embellishing. Possibly I'll maybe need to go back over it with a layer of PVA if it needs it, so we'll just need to wait and see what that works out with. So that's going on there. I'm just stretching that a wee bit to make sure it goes right down onto the edge. And that just adds another wee bit of sparkle to it. So that's what we've got so far. And I quite like it. I quite like the texture in it. I quite like how much detailing is on it. I think it is just quite pretty. And I think we'll be adding maybe something like that on with a flower in it. We've got flowers to add, and I have got my butterflies, which are all done with the musical paper, so it will look lovely. So I will be back later on today and do some more of this. Thanks for watching, bye for now.